So it looks like Austin McBroom is being sued again. This time, the city of Beverly Hills is calling him out over his antics. He decided to throw a parade in the middle of Rodeo Drive to promote his failed boxing tournament. This resulted in Ace family mobs taking over, and the city ended up having to deploy over 55 police and armed guards. So let's get into it. It seems like Austin McBroom is going for the world record in most lawsuits because this man has been sued by so many different people. Truly, that boxing tournament that he had back in June was a disaster, and it's been a nightmare ever since then. He is now being sued by Beverly Hills over a mob that he brought to the city to promote this event. So the city of Beverly Hills is looking for money from Austin McBroom and his friend Shiraz Hassan because these two promoted this parade in the middle of the city without any permits or notice. Before we go any further in this video, I want to give a shout out to Spencer. He is a fellow YouTuber and he made a video about this situation, which was completely under my radar. I had no idea that this lawsuit was filed, so if you want to watch his original video, I will link it below. But pretty much this lawsuit revolves around a parade that Austin McBroom threw back in May, and there are tons of news articles about this. As I mentioned earlier, this parade mob situation wasn't planned, so the city had no idea that this was coming, and there were so many fans swarming the streets.
How you doing, wife? How you doing, wifey? Keep Austin!
So the event was total chaos, and it's exactly what Austin was looking for. So let's go ahead and dive into these court documents. So as you guys can see, the city of Beverly Hills is suing Austin McBroom. I can't believe an actual city is suing the Ace family. Like, what is going on here? But it's not just Austin McBroom going under, because his friend Shiraz Hassan is also being sued. So these two are being accused of violating the Beverly Hills Code on loud or unruly gatherings. And the reason why this is all going down in the first place is because Austin McBroom had his Social Gloves Entertainment boxing tournament titled The Battle of the Platforms, and he had a mob parade situation to promote the fight in May 2021 in Beverly Hills. This part's really interesting because Shiraz, aka Hassan's role in all of this is being the social media expert, and he intentionally tried to make this a chaotic situation. Actually, his company has been known to hijack the news and create media frenzies within minutes. So Shiraz, aka Hassan's role in all of this is being the social media expert, and he has a company that has been known to hijack the news and create social media frenzies in minutes. So he pretty much provides services to wannabe celebrities to create chaos in the media to get them famous.
Because when there's drama, there's controversy, there's viewers. When there's viewers, there's advertisers. When there's advertisers, there's cash. How do we do it? Always create drama.
So I was doing a little bit of research into Shiraz Hassan, and I found this really cringe video of Austin and Shiraz hanging out. I guess the purpose of this video was to promote the boxing tournament, and as you guys will see, Shiraz is very confident that this event is going to sell out. At one point, he actually says that it's going to beat Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather's fight. So he's really hyping up this event, and you can tell that Austin doesn't feel that confident.
You heard it. Listen, this is a media beast. Staples Center, 21,000 people in less than an hour, okay? Logan Paul Mayweather, 40% sold out.
Was it really?
40, come on, brother. This is Ace Family, which means it's gonna sell out.
So we should see what it looks like on Saturday, June 12th.
It's gonna be packed, guys.
If you're in Miami, make sure you pull up. You're not gonna want to miss it.
Did you guys see Austin's face when Shiraz brought up Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather? His smile completely went away. And throughout this video, I'm going to call him Shiraz because even though the court filings call him Hassan, it looks like he goes by Shiraz. And it looks like Austin and Shiraz have actually known each other since at least 2019. Here's a video of Shiraz hyping up Austin McBroom, and he says when you work with Shiraz that you get disruption.
Dubai is calling your name, bro.
Did you guys hear that? Dubai. Ace Family's coming to Dubai. Woo.
Listen, when Ace Family interacts with Shiraz, bro, it means disruption.
Okay.
It means chaos.
Okay.
It means breaking news, bro. We are about to shake up the Middle East like it has never been done before. I'm telling you, bro, I've worked with the biggest in the world, and guess what? Every single young kid and fan over the Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Bahrain, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, India, screaming the Ace Family's name. Are you ready, bro?
Am I ready?
You have to be ready.
We're ready.
Man. We're ready. It's about to go down, my brother. Ace Family, Middle East. Peace.
Hey.
Everything I hate about social media is embodied in Shiraz because I cannot stand the fake news and the clout and all of that, but it looks like Shiraz is good at what he does because he's worked with people like Paris Hilton and Kim Kardashian.
You have no idea the journeys we've been on together. The Middle East, the milkshakes, I always tell this one story. My first time I ever went to Dubai, Shiraz took me to millions of milkshakes. Wasn't really sure if people would show up, was nervous. I brought my mom. 250,000 people showed up to the mall, and it blew my mind.
So this guy Shiraz might be good at his job, but is he good at following the law? It doesn't look like he's a legal expert because throwing a parade mob in the middle of the city is not allowed. Beverly Hills, like a lot of other cities, have regulations around using public property as a place to host a large gathering. You have to go through certain steps to host a parade like this one, get certain permits so that other people can be safe. And of course, Austin McBroom and his friend Shiraz didn't do any of that. So the city believes that Austin McBroom reached out to Shiraz to get his help in promoting this boxing event to make it more profitable. As you guys may remember, Austin was presented with a marketing strategy, which he denied. So he went this route and hired people like Shiraz. And of course, they're being accused of hatching a scheme to hold an unauthorized assembly in the form of a parade through the streets of Beverly Hills. Who does Austin think he is? So let's talk about what went down, because Austin and Shiraz thought it would be a good idea to host this parade mob in the middle of the city to capture the attention of media to in turn promote their event, which honestly I don't think it did that well, because if you think about it in the long run, I don't really remember this parade. I know it happened, but it didn't really stick in my memory. But the city started becoming aware of the parade on May 27th through Austin McBroom's social media posts. They claim at this point that the Beverly Hills police knew that this event wasn't going to be planned because they had no idea it was happening. So they started formulating a plan to ensure the safety of the public. This plan involved 35 officers, 7 Santa Monica police officers, 13 armed guards, some airship, and several administrative personnel. So definitely over 55 officers and employees, probably more like 65 or 70. And they only had a few days to go and formulate this whole safety plan because Austin gave them no notice. And the city also believes that Shiraz is the mastermind behind it because, of course, Austin wouldn't think of this on his own. So they believe that Shiraz told Austin to do this to, promote this event and to have this parade. And you guys already know that I love when we come with receipts, and the city came with their receipts. They pull up this Snapchat story where you guys can see it's instructing fans to go to Rodeo Drive on May 29th to meet at 4 p.m. and to be ready to take over the streets, literally instructing millions of followers to prepare to pretty much riot in the streets. And guess what? But Shiraz also made the same Instagram post, so it's not looking good for Austin's buddy Shiraz either. So now let's talk about what happened on that date, because people did show up. So on May 29th, hundreds of fans showed up, which I wish they listed how many fans they believed it was, because I saw one article say 200. It didn't look like that many, but it was enough to shut down the street. So the city says, as crowds grew, McBroom and Shiraz personally appeared and encouraged yelling, chanting, and disorder. In one video posted to social media, Austin is heard asking Shiraz which way the mob should continue after police set up roadblocks and started to calm everything down. And we actually have a little clip which I believe is that moment where Austin is talking to Shiraz.
What's up? We gotta get something. Let's try. Come, this way. We found Shiraz.
Moving on to the next page, supposedly Shiraz advised Austin the entire time to actively encourage his fans and those in the parade to shut down Rodeo Drive, and then later on bragged about this on social media. And again, the city has their receipts. As you guys can see, he posted on his Snapchat that they're shutting down Rodeo Drive. I don't know who that guy is behind Austin. That's a little creepy. And then he posted also on his main page that they shut down the city, something that he wasn't allowed to do. And it's not like Austin McBroom stayed back and tried to calm down the crowds and tell them to go home, because after 2 hours, he was out of there. The city believes that Austin and Shiraz left 2 hours after Austin arrived. But during those 2 hours, Austin took his fans through the city on Rodeo Drive and Santa Monica Boulevard. And because of all of this ruckus, they had to shut down the streets and they had to have guards come out there in full riot gear. So it was an absolute mess. And on line 29, after the crowd dispersed, the city was forced to clean the streets of litter and trash left behind, which that part really just like, oh God, not only do you have a whole massive gathering, but you leave the earth dirty and messy and trashy. Please, if you're going to at least do this, clean it up. But as I was creeping on Shiraz's social medias, I found a video on his page from this date, and the way that he's just like promoting it and showing it off is so cringe. We have to react to it. So I'm not entirely sure how much of this I can include because of the music, but I want you guys to see how he edited this with the music and just like the mindset behind it. And the music is a little bit cringe. Hold on. It said, let's go. And then there were a bunch of police officers there. I need to go back. Oh my gosh, that is so embarrassing. It's like this moment is a flex right here. Like when the beat drops, it's like, let's go. And all these police officers in like riot gear prepared to try to just disperse this crowd. It's all so just laughable. Even though Austin's boxing event wasn't that successful, the mob was. So now let's talk about what the city wants because of these crimes. So there are 3 cause of actions, and we're not going to go through them line by line, but here's the first page. And on this page, they go through all of the codes and explain how Austin broke these rules. Towards the end of the first cause of action, you'll see that they really want the city to go and pursue these damages because they want this to be an example to other YouTubers and to Austin in the future that he can't get away with this. And for the first cause of action, they want at least $200,000. Here's the second cause of action, and pretty much they're just going through the codes again and explaining how Austin violated them. And the city wants another $200,000 because of this violation. And here is the third cause of action. And again, this involves negligence, and they bring up the fact that they had to use all of these officers lawyers and pretty much like disperse a riot. Austin and his friend Shiraz are gonna have to pay for all of the salaries and the personnel who were dedicated to this parade that he just made up without anyone's permission. And guess how much they want for this violation? Another $200,000. And on top of it all, the city wants to make sure that Austin and Shiraz pay for their lawyer fees. So they're going to have to pay not only for all these damages, but also the lawyer's fees. At the end of the day, it could have been way worse. I mean, if someone was injured in that parade, there would be serious consequences. So thank God that no one was hurt. But it looks like Austin's father, Alan McBroom, was really happy with Shiraz's services. So it looks like the family gives Shiraz 2 thumbs up.
Shiraz, bro, you're killing it. Like literally killing it. I was just talking to Austin. I told him, bro, Shiraz is like a game changer, bro. A blessing. Like I said, as soon as he does something, shit blows up. Literally like in minutes. So Shiraz, much love to you, bro. McBroom family, Ace family, we love you, bro. Keep doing what you're doing, bro, because you've been a blessing and like you're smashing it. You're killing it.
Something about Alan McBroom just really makes me cringe because you know how Landon wants to be Austin McBroom? I also believe that his father, Alan, wants to be Austin McBroom. They just all want to be Austin McBroom. There was one video clip that my friend sent me, and it was of Alan at the airport, and he's just hanging out with a bunch of young girls and taking pictures and just acting like hot stuff. So I honestly can't get over this family. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Here is my email below, but let's go ahead and open a P.O. Box package item. Again, I do want to give you guys a hint about the Ace family's new business because I did get word of it. I don't want to tell it all yet, but you guys know that like Tati Westbrook had a certain product. And then there was that like sugar bear product. Okay, I've said enough. So you guys probably have the right idea. And it's another one of those YouTube products. Like they've already sold so much, they might as well move on to this next one. So I wonder if you guys are going to get what I meant by that one. I think you will. So comment below your thoughts. And if you guys want me to talk about it, I mean, it's really early on. We really only have like the I don't even want to say, I don't want to reveal it all. So let me know. And this package looks like it's from Gabby. Gabby, located on the East Coast, same coast as me. I love the East Coast, even though I am going to the West Coast too. Whoa, what is going on here? Whoa, wow, gorgeous. What is going on, Gabriella? Just kidding, I don't know if your name is Gabriella. You said Gabby, so we're gonna go by Gabby. But let's go ahead and see what's going on in here. Oh, cute. Okay, so here's the letter. Hey Sloan, we love your videos here at my house. Everything from Gabby Petito coverage to Brittany. I even get my husband to watch. Aw, there is just something about you. Oh my gosh, you're so nice, Gabby. You've helped me get through the days. Aw, I really appreciate that. You're the first YouTuber I've ever written. Aw, thank you. I hope you love my gift of my handmade waxes with crystals. I'm so excited. The benefit of crystals with a lovely smell. My Etsy store is Gabrielle Wax, so I will list everything below. Thank you for being you. Aw, Gabby, thank you so much. That is so sweet. Let's go ahead and check these out. I am so excited, guys. You know, I love my good smells. So this right here, oh, and there's crystals literally on them. So right here are some wax melts, and this one is flavored mango and rose. Wow. So a rose quartz. Oh, these smell so good, and they're so strong. Wow, this one smells really good. Like it smells like something I want to eat in Hawaii, you know, something fresh and fruity. This one right here is raspberry vanilla, which that sounds really good too. This smells like a really good like smoothie, like something you just want to drink up. Oh my gosh, you're over here making me hungry now. Oh wow, you sent a whole bunch. Clean and citrine. Oh, I love the names too. Whoa, whoa. This one smells literally like just like cotton and so clean. This one smells amazing clean. Like I wish like my bathroom would smell like that like all times. And this right here is High Tide Azui. I guess that's the crystal. Wow, these are so strong. It's like you open them up and it's just like the whole room is filled with them all through my like esophagus and whatever's in there. I feel it like in my nose. So those are really strong. Thank you for these. And then I think this is just like cushion for the crystals and the wax. So thank you so much. Packaging is lovely. Go and check out her brand. I really appreciate them. Let me pull some up right here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in a new video soon. Bye guys.